how I created this meditation which anyone can practice to become truth. It was back while I was running my private academy in South Korea that I came to realize my fate, that I was to teach people how they should meditate. After realizing this fateful purpose of mine, that I must teach people truth, I spent my days diligently meditating, getting only a couple of hours of sleep each night. In 1996, while still running my business, I wrote the Book of Wisdom. Soon after its publication, over 100 of its readers came to see me. I taught them how to meditate on their own, but out of over 100 people, not a single one of them was able to reach truth. So in November of that same year, I rented a small inn and taught people how to meditate. After their first round of meditations, 9 out of 10 people came to know the mind. We threw a joyous party to celebrate. From then on, I began teaching people once a month, then eventually twice a month, then every week. Because I was truth, my soul and spirit had become born in the land of truth. Because I was truth, I realized I was destined to teach people of truth. But in order to teach people, I realized that there had to be a method by which they could reach truth. So in order to establish a method, I researched and meditated diligently from man's point of view. Eventually, 8 years of this passed, and consequently, the 8 levels of this meditation have been established, which is the method that allows man to become the perfect truth. People often ask me why they have a difficult time abandoning themselves during meditation. To this I tell them that for 8 years times 365 days times 24 hours, I have been meditating and have thus been enlightened of how to reach truth. I have discarded myself completely for 8 years, but in order to do so from man's point of view, I have had to battle against myself fiercely. At each level, I would tell people that this level would be their last, as a means of getting them to reach all the way to level 8. I did this because I could see no one had the tenacity to practice the way of truth to the very end. Rather, truth was nothing more than an accessory to them, a sort of trophy to boast that they were better than others. They thought that if they pursued truth, they would be able to gain supernatural powers, such as fly or control people. But the truth I teach is shapeless and invisible to the eye, which seems to be why it does not satisfy people's expectations. This meditation is about completely eliminating one's existence from within oneself and becoming the original truth that has always existed. It is about eliminating one's own conceptions and habit, thus becoming wholly truth. It has taken man 8 years to become in sync with my will, which is the will of the Jung, body, and Shin, mind, and the will that is complete. Before those 8 years, I knew truth without needing to be enlightened. It was during the subsequent 8 years that I came to be enlightened of so many things, which I then taught people of. Truth is not something that one can know. It is something that you must be enlightened of. Becoming enlightened of truth is what one must accomplish at this moment of the universe. This is how I created the meditation which anyone can practice to become complete, to become truth.